Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
The Cardinal head coach told me before the game, Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Guys?
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. So the TCU Horned Frogs headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Stanford. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Drops back on first down. Left side is Holt. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Ford. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Finds his target. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Handoff from the gun. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They give it back to him. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right side, it's Ncaa. Looking for room at the 25. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And really nothing else the quarterback could have done there. He wanted to throw the ball further downfield, obviously.
A little trickeration looking to throw. And they caught the return team hitting the snooze button, and they pick up the first down.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap it to the up back, completing the pass. And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The kick is on its way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Rolls up to the 14-yard line before being guided out of bounds.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Might as well give it to him again. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield.
And it's on. Hands like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. It's Holt. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He's looking to pass. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Stanford to the line on third and long. He wants to throw it again. Snags it. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. How about that one running it, too? Great push up front.
They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time. And you want to try to cover him with a linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with a safety, probably not going to be big enough. That's the matchup nightmare this guy can be, and his quarterback well aware of it on that throw.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ncaa. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still on his feet at the 45. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. To the ground. He's got it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. He's up to 73 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Into the end zone for 6. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Back open in the middle. There he goes. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pulls it in. Still running at the 40. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, TCU. Took it all the way back to the house. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Minnesota taking on the San Jose State Spartans.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
And it's the Gophers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. Pushing them to...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, going to throw it.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the 2nd half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Scott. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Horned Frogs, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Pulls it on the option.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Horned Frogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to the ground game on the left. They put the brakes on it. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They've done a lot of good things, building a nice lead, but they did fumble the ball away on their last possession. Drops back on first down. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Quarterback changing the play. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Looking to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
And the Horned Frogs looking to convert on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Turns it loose. Got him downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just run.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Finds a man in the middle. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. From the gun. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? And it's picked off at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They were all over it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stuff.
Running room in the middle. He's at the 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Horned Frogs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? A run for the quarterback. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Rides to the back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. On the move. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Running behind that left side. Turning it on. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt us. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell. And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, it was not a good day.